Welcome back to Ark Rise, the Fantasias of
Fantasias of
So, if you remember from, not the last part, but the part before that, we joined the Resistance, or at least they gave us a shiny pin so we could buy items, which we did in the last part.
Lay Resistance
And-
XD face.
Yes, the Lay Resistance.
Wait,
Lay
so
Resistance.
as soon as we buy an item, we're shoehorned into the resistance?
Well, once they give us an item, we didn't buy anything from them.
Oh.
But we have to go save the Resistance leader, which is in here.
Really?
Yes, the Ruins of Hilbert.
Are we actually gonna fight these assholes?
The more Empire soldiers?
Yeah.
I figured
Not
there
these
would be
ones
Imperial
specifically.
soldiers guarding the entrance.
They totally can't see us.
No, they can't. We're hiding behind those rocks. So hardcore.
Ah, Cecile. Aggressive as usual. Of course, I'm kind of like that too.
And I like that in a
You
woman.
guys should use your brains instead of your muscles sometime.
Wait. Something's wrong here.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Ah, more guys.
We'll wipe up the remaining resistance. You take care of the rest further in.
Okay.
Sounds like he had a sore throat. I wonder if he's catching a cold.
Guess Kazaf did his part of the
I don't know, ask Cloud. Did you give someone a cold
Now's
cloud?
our chance.
Yes.
Let's go.
I did.
Okay.
Through the internet.
I am the common cold.
Oh. Well, I'm certain a lot of people want you dead.
Oh. Well, I know Landon does.
Don't let your
Oh
guard
god.
down.
So those things from Final Fantasy, but weirder.
Yay.
Stay on guard.
They don't
Oh,
have
wow.
like some bullshit insta kill when they get to the boss.
The battle music is very Kingdom Heartsy.
Take this.
Yeah, the battle music changed.
So long.
I like it.
Oh yeah, the battle music changes
Piece of cake.
2/3 of the way through the game.
And this is just the ordinary battle music for the rest of the game, right?
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I actually like it more than the other one.
Take this.
I actually like the idea behind that, because I mean, when you get towards the end of the game, the plot really, any RPG, the plot really starts to unravel, and battles are supposed to be more tense because you're supposed to be getting closer to the
Ugh.
end, and I like the idea behind giving a more epic battle theme for just regular
That we
battles.
just passed was a optional boss.
Always
We'll
stay
be
away.
fighting him in the next part.
Well,
We'll finish
from
them
what I
quickly.
see more often than not is if any music changes, it's usually the overworld music.
Here I go.
Like, I think that's an idea I want to implement.
But look with that, Landon tried to do something like that. Didn't work out that well.
It did.
Well, for the overworld, but for battle music, it's a lot easier
Mhm.
Yeah.
because you can do that during a
just-
cutscene.
Yeah, you can do that during a cutscene and just do a script change. Not a script change. There's a script command. There's a command that you could do in the list of things you can do during scene events.
Yeah, and you
And-
can change the. That's what you have to do for boss music
Yeah.
for RPG Maker.
You have to do it every time you want to change the boss, or make a common event and bring that common event up every time if you want
Yeah.
to do a boss. So
Oh, the healer.
you can just make it so that way it changes the battle music to something else.
I stopped showing off random mook encounters for this area because there's hashtag too many different ones.
Ah,
There's
And
actually
I'll-
a lot of variety in this dungeon.
So that I stopped doing it there. So yeah, I also level grinded up. So the main party is level 47 for the next boss fight. I'm using these weapons.
Gladius, shining gloves.
Shining Force!
You're gonna want someone with block defense for the next boss fight. So I was showing that off for Cecile.
Ah,
She's gonna be my main attacker. There's a reason for that.
She's got the touch.
Yeah.
she's
So
got power.
right there, that black, light blue guy is another optional boss. We'll be fighting him in the next part as well, I believe. I haven't actually recorded all the way through the next part. his fight would be the last thing I do.
I do like how it's just kind of there's like one that's just kind of standing there, like, hey, what's up?
It's actually a pretty open dungeon.
Yeah, it is. So this is one of the 4 dungeons that you can go to when you're picking up progress, but you don't, like, if this is your first time coming here, items will appear, well, like, the item layout doesn't change. The enemies are scaled up a few levels. If you go down here, there's an item chest down there. I don't show it off on screen. I get it off screen.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. It is an amulet type deal. Oh, one other thing I'm going to point out is that you're going to want thunder amulets for all 3 characters, so do that.
Something tells me somebody's either weak or strong with electricity.
It helps. It buffs the stuff that Clyde's magic.
Stop walking.
And it helps us with what is it? I think petrification? Something. I forget what the actual thunder amulet does.
Uh-oh.
But here's Clyde.
Goody.
Hey, you're
Oh, it's this asshole again.
Right Lagoon.
Yep.
General Clyde?
McCloud?
Well, go on and join the resistance.
Well, we only have a little
Surprised,
fucking
Clyde.
shopping badge.
I figured you'd be against the way Alpha's
Yeah,
running.
we're not
things.
actually part of it. We're just allowed to go
Told me,
buy
maybe.
things.
You're the one that told me I needed to stop him. Is that because you knew this would happen?
Well, I'm just a pawn of Sir Alf's at this point.
Well, we knew that.
I will follow Sir
I wonder
Alf
if
until the
anybody
end.
who runs into
no
on
matter
sheer
what comes to me.
coincidence thinks that they're part of the
Emperor is
resistance.
failing his nation.
Hey, you're out here in
Job
Hilbert
tomorrow is
Ruins.
going
You're part
astray.
of the resistance.
You'd never understand. That's
No,
why
I'm an
taking
Imperial
care of you
soldier,
right
sir.
here, right
No, you're
now.
part of the resistance. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh. Well,
Isn't this,
Bad feeling about
isn't this just random boot music?
no,
No, this is the new boss music.
Oh.
it's not new boss music. It's the same stuff that we used. We've bought up God Knuckles and Plant Form.
Something's amiss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beware.
Right.
Wait,
So,
really?
yeah,
Wow. It's been so long since that fight.
yeah. So for the first turn, throw out a Rogress. Anyone will do. And have your other 2 move.
Shine upon me. Zimmer.
Because you want to get rid of those mooks as soon as you can, because they're just annoying. The Rogress will just insta-kill them.
Holy shit, we got Sima again.
Yeah, well, he's been with us.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, like, we haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah.
Because Landon doesn't want to waste his Rogress energy with it.
If I don't have to use it, I try not to use it. Volthorn is Clyde's opening move, so it does a line. It is a line effect. That's why I spread my 2 to the side. You're going to want to have one guy be a healer. You're going to want to have one attacker with block defense, which for me is Cecile. And if you do the whole stealing thing, have someone with steal, and you can get some pretty decent stuff off of Clyde.
I'm gonna guess with what you said, Clyde opens with the same move every time. There's never a change with that.
No.
All right.
So
So basically, the first turn of the fight you should be doing the same thing, regardless of however many times you're playing it.
yeah. He's pretty predictable. You're gonna want to destroy Raystones. since his strength-
88,000.
Yeah, this guy, that's why I level grind.
That's a good thing Lark was blocking.
Yeah. Well, not really helpful because the guy still has... He can negate your blocks. He's got block defense as well. And he's got auto block. So...
Is that
You
what
just wanna
Cecile
go with
just
it.
punched through?
Yeah.
The average boss is up to this point were healing. No, not healing. They would have like about 40,000 to 50,000, and then we had a boss that was like 60,000, and this guy's just chilling up near like 90,000 HP. Like, what the fuck is this?
He's level 52.
That's crazy.
Well, you play Neptunia, you should be used to this.
Yeah, but Neptunia had like the scaling was a lot better. It wasn't like it didn't just suddenly jump like crazy.
It's just things had too much health.
Gotta look sharp here. Stay on guard.
Actually, it wasn't so much they had too much health. They had too many chances to regain that health.
Gonna beat you up good.
Yeah, Clyde doesn't really heal himself. He just he likes to boost his offensive stats, and he likes to use a lot of magic, especially electric magic,
Well-
which is why you want a thunder amulet. Also, it helps if you use someone with fire, earth, which creates dark magic for dispel, which is what Raston's going to be doing for most of the fight.
So Raston's playing more of a support role.
Yeah, he's going to be removing those buffs.
But it also does damage.
Yeah. You just want to kind of bide your time until you can build up AP while still damaging Clyde for Trinity attack.
Uh-huh.
So just kind of throw you want someone always throwing out a heal liquid just
Yeah.
to make sure your party's getting stuff up. I do throw out a protective wall on Cecilia's turn. I just kind of felt like it.
Mm-hmm. But playing something like Neptunia, where buffs are kind of vital for some strategies. I'm assuming
Good to know.
it's probably a good idea to get rid of the attack buffs on the guy that can break your fucking guard.
Yeah. Protect wall will give you a stop all, so this prevents this attack on
Yeah.
Cecile.
So is it best to just have Raston kind of hang out in the back?
Yeah, you want to keep you guys as separate as possible
Do or die.
while destroying Ray Stones and having someone smacking him.
Yeah.
Now, how much? Now, which part of the game are we? What is the name of this dungeon again?
The Ruins of Hilbert.
Alright, because I'm checking something on game FAQs.
Alright.
Oh, he's cheating.
No.
Needs to be prepared for when Landon dies and Clyde has to take over the LP.
Yeah, he
More or
said,
less.
what'd you say you were gonna mail your memory card to him or something?
You okay?
I was gonna give him my Wii U,
Good to know.
Oh.
so he'd have all the memory
Here.
that's on it, which includes ArcRise, my ArcRise save files.
So
Stay on guard.
it really become a memorial LP.
Yeah, the boss that was directly before was Luna and Paula, and neither of them even had 20,000 HP. He has a huge jump in health. Like, I feel like this boss fight probably takes... let me see. How long?
The rest of this video?
Yeah, just about. There's only like a couple of minutes after that aren't him. He
Yeah.
He's a fucking he's just a damage sponge, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why I level grinded, so everyone went up 4 levels. It's because I didn't really want to deal with him knocking out my people every other turn.
Yeah, is he a particularly hard boss, or is he just a damage sponge?
He's when I first played through, I didn't really have his strategy down, so I think he killed me a handful of times before I got him. So if you don't know like what to really use on him, then yeah,
Do or die.
he's kind of hard.
We'll finish them quickly.
Now let me
But-
ask, the hardest boss in the game, in your opinion, have you fought them yet in this LP, or have they yet to come? Not including any of the last bosses, because that's, you know,
Some of the later bosses do get pretty hard, but I think the Chimera back in the ravine area, he's like, in my opinion, he's that one boss, because for the area like you're going through, and with his desperation attack at the end, he can really get ya.
Oh.
But some of these guys are hard. Clyde is a harder boss, but he's not like, to me, he's not like the Chimera.
Oh god.
he seems like a boss that would be really difficult if you don't have enough items and stuff to prepare for it. Like, if you're not good with, like, attrition-based bosses,
Yeah.
but otherwise he
Oh,
seems like any other one.
I learned the hard way all about attrition from Victory.
Yeah, if you can hold out against this guy, just have one person hitting him like twice or three times a turn, and throw out liquids, you're gonna be in a good spot.
Honestly, if you're a veteran of JRPG, always one boss that's a war of attrition.
Yeah. Or all of them in Lexine's quest.
Well, if you know what you're doing, I don't think it's that bad.
It's like, what? These bosses don't have enough HP? I'll just
Justin,
add, like,
don't
50,000.
say that.
I'll just add 50,000 each one.
Justin, don't say that. That'll only make Landon want to make the bosses even harder.
Well, he hasn't fought the last one I made.
What? 70,000 HP isn't enough for the final boss? I guess I'll give him 140,000. What? That's not enough? Alright, I'll make it 280,000.
Actually, I don't even know how much my final boss has at the moment. But all I know is the final boss does give you the max amount of experience points that I'm allowed to give, and the max amount of like money I'm allowed to give.
Because it's the last boss.
And you can't use it after that. You can't use any of that. So yeah.
So it's a troll.
Yeah, it's like, look at all this money that I can't use, because all that's after this is cutscenes.
And then it turns out he put in a way to input a secret code, and if you would put the secret code, you actually can go to a little shop, but you have to know the code, and you also have to pay $20 cash.
Fucking
Gosh.
Um,
What? Justin,
what?
you're breaking up.
Justin, our relationship is over. We're breaking up.
No, dead.
Gotta look sharp here.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so close.
So close to being right. No one. Alright, thanks.
My thanks. Let's watch each other's backs, yeah?
I guess we'll just call it done.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he gives himself Blitz. But next turn I use a Dispel. What? Blitz, makes his, casting faster? So, there's that.
Does it have anything to do with Krieg? Or Bop?
No. No.
Oh.
It's that big.
No Blitzkrieg Bop. Sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah. Boss.
I'm so glad he used that high acceleration there, because it's like, oh, I'll just get a free Dispel. Yeah, like I said, this guy takes a while.
I can tell. Holy shit.
I love how he's tall enough for her to punch.
Crotch punch, yeah! That's why I use Cecile.
Clyde is fucking tall.
I kind of I want his battle axe. Come on, decide what you want.
No, don't decide.
No.
Oh,
I decided not to go with anything.
okay. Never mind.
But I want to at least have 3. If I'm going to end with AP into the bank, I'm going to end with 2 or 3. Because having any more is kind of a waste. Because I get 15 back out of my 18 total.
Yeah, you basically make back your entire AP bank.
Yeah, which is what I want to do. It's kind of, you just have to save a little bit of AP every turn, and you just gotta heal and throw some punches.
You okay?
And I need like 17 to actually pull off a Trini art,
Let's watch each other's
like
backs, yeah?
the most powerful I can do at the moment,
Healing you up.
with the amount of AP I have.
Back, yeah?
That goddamn axe is huge.
I know.
Gotta look sharp here.
Lark, you're facing the wrong way.
He's like,
turn around.
I don't need to see the fight.
You're saying Lord isn't.
Justin, come back.
Justin, come back.
You can blame it all on Skype.
Well, at least his internet connection.
Yeah.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
I am glad Cecile has heal liquid. Like, she can throw heal liquids on herself. That is probably one of the most useful skills she has. Oh, and now I'm gonna throw out a big punch on him. I believe Rastin has an Accellac boost, so the damage output for his Accellacs increase. It's just food for thought. Throw that on someone.
Lark, you said so much in that last move.
For explosions.
Not dead yet.
Ow.
Well,
Still has HP.
that hurt.
Gotta look sharp here.
But we gotta save the lolly.
Save the lolly.
This is nasty.
This is nasty.
She's not a fan of being almost killed. Nope, still not dead. Can
God
you
damn it.
die? Can you die?
It's not over.
Yeah, we know it's not over. You don't die yet.
Oh, I think Rastin, like... Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Do or die.
7.
Yeah, Reston. Use
Just
that
like...
God Knuckles power of yours.
Just like, fuck it.
I'm
Let's sit
still
here with
alive.
7.
I won't die yet.
Healing you up. My thanks. Watch each other's backs, yeah?
Not dead yet? How about some more shots?
Oh,
Finally.
uppercut to the testicles.
That'll finish
You
him.
need to be stronger.
Oh, Cecile's just like kind of like,
Oh.
oh,
It took too long.
Why? Why must you follow Imaginal's
Let's see
law?
how long that was.
That
Do.
law abandons us.
300 turns.
The common race.
That
Lark's not here as a child of
lasted.
Issa. We're here to find Lark's own law, separate from Imaginal and real.
Let's see, that
What?
lasted.
I don't want to see
17
the common race
minutes.
or the divine race destroyed.
Well, it's pretty good,
If the gods
considering
only
some
show
of the
us
final
two paths,
bosses
then I
take,
will find my own path as a
like,
human being.
40 minutes.
Yes.
you're
Oh,
gonna
So you
you're gonna
reached that
fast forward or
conclusion,
at
too.
least do jump cuts through those, right?
You mean Alf's done
Or
it
split
too?
them up.
Or
Sir
split
Alf
the
is
separate
aiming for the
videos.
third
And make us watch the
and for
whole
gods to
thing.
follow him.
Yeah.
This is the result.
Okay.
Hey,
wants to
you
make the
sat
gods
through the
follow
entirety
him.
of the All-Wise fight,
Lark,
That's
I
true.
have chosen to go down together with Sir Alf.
so I don't want to hear you complaining. That's like the longest fight in the
What do you
game.
mean?
He's going to attack Carbunculus next. He plans to
Oh
reduce
yeah,
it to the
the
ground.
story.
Carbunculus?
He's gonna summon the power of angry people and
He wants to use a
burn
dome
it.
to activate Elgode Volcano and incinerate Carbunculus with it.
Boy, fire.
General.
Well, I guess we have to go to a fire level then.
Please.
At least it's on ice level.
Stop him.
Well,
Oh,
we
boy.
can do that.
Yeah, I know.
It was an ice
Sure, we should
level.
have let him go
An
like
ice
that.
level.
A nice level.
I don't think he wants to
That was
fight us
that was
again.
alright.
Besides, we don't have time.
I wouldn't
Actually,
date
the-
her a second
We
time.
have to find
Actually, the level was kind of a
resistance
dick.
And if we don't hurry, Carbunculus is in big
Is
trouble.
it almost find it ironic that despite my love of cold, I hate ice levels?
So instead of actually going to where we're supposed to go to continue the story, we're gonna go to
Money.
the save point that is in the next area. I'm like trying to get inside there because I'm stupid. I'm like, oh, that's right, we can break things. We still have that Copen. I
Oh
don't know
shit,
why.
we still have it?
Yeah.
Well, that isn't very cash money of you.
We haven't seen him in ages. Jesus.
Over here is where the
Fight happens.
well, no, over that way is where the story goes, but we're gonna go this way for a save point. Because in... Can you stop that, Lark? Lark. Okay. Down that way is where the Rogress would be if
Map.
we could get a Rogress here. But we can't. See you guys next time, where we do like two bosses and story.